Hello students, today we will discuss about the Hilda Taba model of curriculum development. Curriculum development defined as the systematic planning of what is taught and learned in schools as reflected in courses of study and school programs. Curriculum model. A curriculum model is a framework for instructional methods and evaluation criteria. Curriculum model contains the details regarding the strategies, activities, supportive sources, and assessment. Who is Hilda Taba? Taba was born in a small village in southeastern Estonia. Taba was an architecture, a curriculum theorist, and a curriculum reformer, and a teacher educator. Taba was a student of John Dewey. Taba wrote the book Curriculum Development, Theory and Practice in 1962. In this book, Taba outlined her approach to the process of curriculum development. Features of Hilda Taba model. Taba model is an inductive approach. Inductive approach means it starts with the specific and build up to the general design. Taba model is a teacher's approach. Taba believes that the teachers are aware of the student's needs and hence they should be the one to develop a curriculum. Taba is commonly called as the grassroots approach where the teachers would have a major input. The main idea to this approach is that the need of the students are at the forefront of the curriculum. And Taba emphasizes on a step-by-step plan. She presented a 7 major steps. Diagnosis. First step is the diagnosis of the need of the student. The teacher starts the process by identifying the need of the student for whom the curriculum is to be planned. Formulation of learning objectives. After the teacher has identified the needs and that require attention, she specifies the objective to be accomplished. Selection of learning content. The objective selected suggests the subject or content of the curriculum. Not only should objective and content match, but also the validity and significance of the content chosen need to be determined. The fourth step is organization of learning content. A teacher cannot just select a content but must organize it in some type of sequence, taking into consideration the maturity of the learner, the academic achievement, and their interest. Fifth step is selection of learning experiences. Content must be presented to students and students must engage the content. At this point, the teacher selects the instructional methods that will involve the students with the content. The sixth step is organization of learning activity. Just as the content must be sequenced and organized, so the learning activity, often the sequence of the learning activity is determined by the content. But the teacher need to keep in mind the particular student whom or she or he will be teaching. Evaluation and means of evaluation. Or the seventh step is determination of what to evaluate and the means of doing it. The curriculum planner must determine just what objectives have been accomplished. Evaluation procedures need to be considered by the student and teachers. Now we see all these 7 steps step by step. First is the diagnosis of the learner need. The focus here is to identify the problem faced by the learner while learning in various factors like age, social background, languages, classroom environment, etc. The aim is also to identify the problem of the learner in context of their achievement. Formulation of learning objective. The main objective of education is to transfer the knowledge and add to their existing knowledge, equip the learner with different skills which they would be otherwise not learn, and develop their insight, appreciation, and analysis of the culture and the society. The another important objective is to develop the healthy personality of the learner. The objective gives the direction for what is to be covered and how it to be covered and what is to be emphasized. The state objective have to be a realistic, a clear, it is concrete, and they are useful also. Selection of learning content. The content has to be selected according to the level of the student. It should be in conformity in terms of stated objectives, both content related and behavior related objectives. The content should be in conformity with social realities and appropriate with the need and interest of the students. Organization of learning content. The content is sequenced according to the learner interest, achievement level, and hence the spiral approach of organization has to be followed. The key concepts are presented repeatedly throughout the curriculum but with deepening the complexity. Such organizations help to get a broader understanding of the topic as well as facilitate the transfer of learning. Selection of learning experiences. The learning experiences should be so selected that they consist of activities that focus on both the cognitive and affirmative development of the learner. They should emphasize on the development of thinking ability of the learner. Organization of learning activities. The learning activity should help to develop the concept, generalization and application. The selected instructional method must keep the student engaged, and the advocate methods or techniques for students are problem solving, inquiry, discovery technique. Taba also emphasizes on students in learning, take involvement in their learning, and a balanced variety of learning techniques makes the flexibility possible when working with a heterogeneous group. She emphasized on understanding the student according to the difference in need, level of comprehension or ability, and designing method according. She provides a view of what what is today determine a differentiated instructions. Now, determination of what to evaluate and the means of doing it. The evaluation is related with a stated objectives. The focus of evaluation has to be on the quality of learning that has to be occur, and hence the aspects considered in evaluation are what we expect the learner should have attained and how can we assess whatever he has achieved. The learner outcomes and the tools designed to evaluate them should be in conformity with each other. Curriculum organization provide the experiences which offer the optimum opportunity for all variety of learners to attain the independence goal. Strength of Hilda Taba model. Taba emphasizes on the role and participation of teachers in the curriculum development process and not merely remain as a implementer. Look at curriculum as a plan of learning. She realizes that the teachers are more aware of the need of the student. She gives importance to the objectives. She advocates the spiral curriculum and hence focuses on the fundamentals. She follows the inductive approach and starting with a specific and then developing into the broader general design.